this since you're not around for me, for you dead face to face. I'm writing you this letter, and this is all I have to say. All I really wanted was some love your time. Instead you told me that's when someone else was on your mind. What you do to me? Look what you did to me. Thought that you were someone who would do me right. Instead you play with my emotions and you made me cry. What you do to me? Can't take what you did to me. Dang. Hold on, let me go ahead and get right on up to it, cause whoever it is, I'm telling you, listen, if y'all done ever seen that movie Ghost, that scene where Whoopi Goldberg come back to her shop that day and she see all them god doggone spirits in there. That's how I feel right now. I literally feel like that right now. But I ain't tripping because I knew what happened. But this is so I usually contact them, So, but they didn't contact me, so I gotta get this reading out. So, let me go through all my my spiel, okay? How y'all doing? Welcome or welcome back. Wait a minute, where my microphone? All right, right there. I want to be able to see it just in case it cut off. But it ain't gonna be. Anyway, y'all know I'm goofy as hell. Hit that like button as y'all come in. How y'all doing? So how y'all doing? Welcome or welcome back to Crystalline's Crystal Clear Visions. Well, excuse me. Well, I like to use my visions, tarot, oracle, music, movies, dreams, whatever, to get us messages from the Most High, from our angels, from our ancestors, from our guides, and loved ones who are here as well as passed over. Y'all know they like to bring us messages of encouragement. They like to help us get past any blockages, and I'm going to keep it a buck. Sometimes they like to let us be a little nosy. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions to the channel. Shout out to everyone who donates, comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, anything, everything you do to encourage me and support me in my channel's growth. Know that I greatly appreciate you. I thank you so very much, and I ask you to continue to keep that up for me. And should you happen to be new here to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you find this content to be enjoyable. I hope I am able to tickle your fancy. All I ask if I check out that box for you to hit that like button for me, share the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell, and also you are notified next time I go live or upload any more videos. And of course, I do have to preface these videos by saying that they are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Use discernment as you are checking out these readings. I am not liable for the fate that you catch from my interpretation of the illustrations on these cards, okay? Also, these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is one person's story. I can only tell you what I'm seeing in these cards. So if this is really what this is, then, I got out these cards. Is it? I don't know this person. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know who I'm doing this reading on. I specifically, I did say I usually don't I was specifically doing it on a person, and their person came to me. Okay. So I didn't call this person. That's what I meant by I usually call them. They don't, just come to me, but this time this person came to me. Okay. But I mean, I imagine it's because I was checking on this other person. I don't usually do that, so let me say that too. I don't care what y'all think. Fuck all that. These are, general messages. Don't be liable for the fate that you catch. Don't use this as legal and or medical advice because I don't hold a license in any of those areas. Okay, so that's setting out the way. Hold on, we about to get it started. Anyway, I went to work today. I usually, when I go to work, I listen to whatever podcast. Sometimes I'll watch Hey Javon. Sometimes I'll watch I'll listen to tarot readings, just different stuff. I listen to audio books. Sometimes I listen to music. It really just kind of depends because I be in a meditative state all day. So sometimes I'll be like, I need to chill. You know what I'm saying? Come back down because you can't be meditative all the time. So, anyway, I was listening to this reader. Well, I was about to start listening to this reader, and then the phone ended up clicking onto another reader. Now, this other reader, so this is involving a possibly a reader, but this other reader, like back in the day, I kind of watched her, but I'm not. I don't know, something about there was a situation that went down, and I just was like, I'm gonna lay off this person for a while. But then something else happened, and it just, as I do this reading, if you know these readers, because if you're watching me, I'm sure you've seen them before. If you know who these people is, then I'm not saying it is. I ain't saying it ain't. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in these cards. Because one thing led to another, and that's how I got here. So I basically went down a rabbit hole. Okay, because I was like, damn, what happened to it? I ain't seen. Oh, okay. So I asked the card. I asked Spirit. I said, what happened to this person? Now, I already got some pre-pulled cards out here. Or I said something to the extent of, how is this person? Something like that. The first card that popped out, because I used my situationships, was obsession. Now, when you look at this card, it's donuts and milk, right? Um, I'm even getting information now as I'm listening. Oh, let me go back. We got end of the road. Boys to men. So we got obsession. Donuts, milk, right? A lot of carbs, sugars, things that make you gain weight. This person possibly has gained some sort of weight because of some sort of obsession that they have. Because whoever this person is, drama queen came out. This person was a drama queen. They started some sort of chaos, okay? Um, and it says thirsty, obsession. Somebody couldn't get enough. It was, they kept escalating a situation. Um, this person could be like I almost was getting like energy vampire type energy. Okay. Um, and then financial support came in. So it's like this person was had something, they're dealing with something legal, or when it comes to money here, and we got handcuffs here, so this person could be going to jail. Because remember, I asked the cards like where this individual at, because they kind of didn't disappear. It's been a while. So this person could be in jail, although I put, no, I didn't, they right here. If this person not in jail, this person is definitely dealing with the legal system in some sort of way. They could be dealing, when it comes to money, assets, things like that. Because it's financial support, child support, alimony, or government checks here. Okay. And then we got alien here. Telepathic dream songs, alien. Now, when I pulled these cards, I was watching the other reader. And the only reason that I was like, something piqued my interest is because she said, pay attention to songs because you could be getting messages from this person through songs. Now, by the time I got this point, I already knew like there's a spirit communing with me right now. So because I'm listening to this and I'm doing these cards. So when she said that, I was like, dang, this card say, telepathic communication through songs. And that she said it just verbatim and I had it in my hand. So I was like, okay, that's confirmation that I'm on the right path. So I ended up cutting that little thing off and I pulled some more cards. So this person had sold their home and moved. Now at the bottom of the deck, it was a woman in the water, swimming in the water. And let me see if I can get the card because I can't really recall what it is. But I know this person sold their home and have moved close to the water. So then I asked the cards, who, to confirm if I was talking to who I thought I was talking to. And so this is the card that came out, racing. So either this person drove like a sports car or a red car or you would think most sports cars are usually younger guys. They usually are into that type of stuff. Um, so that's how I know this is somebody's son that's coming through. Okay, and then Twin Flame came out with that too. Because this was kind of like cut the deck energy. So a twin flame don't necessarily have to be, I think just for this card, but soulmate is in this card too. But a twin flame don't necessarily have to be like a romantic relationship. And I also kind of got the download that sometimes, because we're all like really connected, like when they say when you think about yourself, you have to think of yourself as just a grain of sand on a beach. Like it's a bigger picture. It's even bigger than the bigger picture that you're seeing. So this person could have, like, we could come, because a twin flame is just one big flame, that split, right? So this person is just one of a bigger, and I think that's what they was trying to get me to see when I was trying to confirm who this is. So to me, this would be someone that is trying we put on each other's path, like we share something, okay, bloodline, heart, something, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't come by anything or anybody by um by chance. Like it really is all planned out and divine and supposed to happen the way it's happening. Like it's really crazy how it's all connected, but it is. So this is the card that came out with the moving card. So this person could have moved close to the water, like sold their home and moved close to the water, or this person would just started feeling like they were drowning in their emotions and they needed to move. Okay, whoever this person is, because then I got synchronicities. It's like this person keeps seeing signs, and then at the bottom of the deck it is recalling. So it's like this person keeps seeing memories of the past, memories, just signs of things that happened in the past, and this is like causing this person to really like drown in their emotions, because it's like this scene, this scenario keeps playing over and over again. So then when I put the radio on, and I'm mad because now I kind of can't remember the songs. But when the songs came on the radio, one of the songs was Heartbreak Hotel. All I really wanted was some love this time. Instead you told me life with someone else was on your mind. What you do to me. Can't take what you did to me. And the way I was getting the song, because I know it's like she talking about he cheated on her, Heartbreak Hotel, but I'm getting it as this spirit is heartbroken because all they wanted was, some sort of love from this person. But this person could only think about someone else wanting to be with someone else. So then when I was looking at this card, because I'm like, I'm seeing the memories and the reminiscing. It's an interracial couple on this card. And this particular reader, I remember mentioned being in an interracial relationship. Not like, I don't know if it's current, or I don't really know the extent of it. I just know that that was something that was mentioned before. So I was like, when you're doing readings, everything. So I was like, that's even more confirmation. So it's like um, this person basically was trying to say this individual got rid of them so that they could be with this person, with somebody else, right? And this individual could have just been standing in the way. I don't know, but then I was like, let me get on here and pull some cards and really get into it because I'm nosy for one. But two, like, why else would I get the download? Because I've been saying I was going to come on here and do a reading, but I was going to do another pick a card because I like the pick a cards. But this right here seemed a little juicy too. So we all about getting the tea. So let's get into it. And then the next song, I can't even remember what the next song was that played. But then of course y'all heard me when I said Boys to Men was playing. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. I wish I knew what that song was. Because it was even more significant. Oh, best part. Oh, best part was playing when I first turned the radio on. And I kept saying, like, how do I know that this because I'm still like, I'm nosy. I do like to do the juicy readings or whatnot. But I still be kind of skeptical because this is a real person like that I'm reading about. You know what I'm saying? And I be saying some shit like, dang, but sometimes I be pulling cards on people and I don't necessarily know who I'm talking about, but they be into stuff. But it's like I know who this person is because I know who I specifically asked to get information. So I'm still over here like arguing with spirit, like, are you sure? So when I turned on the radio, the first song that was on was Best Part where her is saying, you're my, what she say? Who say you're my coffee when I'm stuck in the desert? You're the Tylenol I take on my, you're the sunshine. That not that part. It was on hers part where she say, you're my you're my son. I don't remember what her part is. But that's where it started. But then I kept hearing where, if you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? And that say something part was like, okay, I got confirmation that this is where this energy, I'm on the right path. Look, more confirmation. Anytime I see this card for me and I'm talking about like high priestess energy, this card come out for me. So even more confirmation. But because we already missing, let me just, we got some unexpected money. So somebody may receive some sort of unexpected money. And that straight came out of, it was the only card in there like that. Unexpectedly. So I'm going to find some unexpected money. And we got child abuse at the bottom of the deck. And so I said whoever this person is, yeah, this is a dad. So this person has children. But this is an influencer's son that has passed. Look, hex, child abuse. So whoever this influencer, I ain't gonna say whoever, this influencer could have hexed their child. Okay. This is somebody that could have been like abusive to their child because this child is coming through and describing this person as being an obsessive drama queen. that's always obsessing over money, finance. It's like this person was moved by money. So at this point, I feel like this is somebody who would have done anything for money. And I'm saying that because briefly I felt like, I don't know what it was, if I was listening to it earlier, but I don't remember it enough to be able to explain it. We got post-traumatic stress disorder. So this person could have experienced PTSD, or somebody could have been dealing with PTSD. So I feel like I'm seeing like someone yelling, always yelling. Like, it's kind of like this person is telling me about how one minute things will be cool, and then the next minute this person just be up yelling, like different mood swings. Another brother slain in the name of vain for justice. I don't know what this is, but that's what I just heard. So this person was slain, but I know that I don't want to get into that. How this person is. I'm not gonna speak on how this person passed, but this person is saying like it. Okay, thank you. So everything happens in the spiritual realm before it happens in the physical, right? So one time when I was in that little group that I ain't gonna talk about no more, but when they was like showing us, or me, um, how to chant and stuff like that, how to conjure. I remember one time we conjured Mama Brigitte and Baron Samedi. And a lot of times when you make deals with the spiritual realm, because they can see, they see what you want, your dreams, your desires, right? Think about Dr. Facilier in The Princess and the Frog, and how he could see what people want. And I remember vividly as I was falling asleep that Baron Samedi was like over me, and he was trying to like see what it is that I wanted. And when he saw what it was that I wanted, he laughed. I remember just because I was like, remember y'all, I'm in and out of, like, not in and out of sleep, but I'm right at that point when you about to go to sleep. When you really, it's easy to convene with the spirits. So when he was like scanning me to see what it was I wanted, like, he laughed. But it wasn't a laugh, and y'all can, I'm not lying about this because I remember I said this in a reading back. He laughed because he was like, and it was almost a feeling of she's so damn pure. Like she don't even want, like how I just said, some people will pretty much do anything for money. That wasn't what he saw motivating me. So he laughed because there must have been some sort of deal between him and the person that was like showing me this stuff. Needless to say, I don't follow that person anymore. And that's how I really got into his tarot, because I started like really seeing like what was going on. So I know all this go together because the girl who video I was watching, she said that the video says you don't know like your rank. And at the time I didn't really know. Now I know. So that's the only reason Is that no? It rolled over into that video, and I just so happened to see the title, and I was like, dang. And then cue the rabbit hole. So this influencer in the spiritual realm, when they made whatever deal they made, because again, this person is obsessive drama queen, it's all about the money. You know, you got to give something to get something, right? Remember Rumpelstiltskin? And I did a reading about Rumpelstiltskin. Clock it. Anyway, I was doing it wrong. That's how you know full circle, because it's coming back around. When this person was about to, you know, go off into La La Land, when they heart what they wanted got scanned, money is more than likely what came up. And when this money came up, you got to make a deal. Got to get rid of somebody. Okay? And that's what happened. So this person didn't physically take their child out, but spiritually. But spiritually, because they allowed themselves to be deceived. Okay? A lot of people do that. A lot of people do it. A lot of people don't even realize that they do it. Because again, a lot of people ain't hip to spirituality. They don't know. Like some people be like, "Oh, I just had a dream. It was just a dream." Da 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 da. And they don't think anything of it. And dreams be hi Perry. Thank you for being here. Dreams be Don't forget to like the video and share the video. But yeah, your dreams don't always be like. For me, like I said, my dreams be real. If I dream about it, it's gonna happen. It's a message. It's something. Like my dreams are not. I do not just have dreams. Okay, it's going to happen. It has happened. It will happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a message. Pay attention. Somebody communicating. So nobody on. Nobody. So yeah, if you're not spiritually aware, you can be deceived. And a lot of people, unfortunately, that is how they have gotten to, you know, the choices that they make. So, you know, sometimes you make a choice to, and you say, you know, I want to have, you do that prayer at night. I wish I could. Ah. Sometimes y'all be out here praying. Everybody be like, pray, pray, pray. Everybody don't know who they praying to. And then sometimes, you know, when you praying to God, the devil can hear what you're talking about too. Remember what they say? So you could be praying for money and then you ain't got no type of spiritual nothing about you, and you go to sleep and this, you know, entity or whatever come in and be like, oh, they want money, I can give them money, and then they trick them, and then, you know, somebody close to them passed away, but it's because they made some sort of spiritual pact. Now some people are conscious that they are doing this, some people are unconscious that they're doing this. Whether this person was conscious or unconscious, if you come out in the reading, we'll know. Okay, but possibly because the person was an obsessive drama queen. We got a lawsuit here. Now, I say this person, I said somebody's dealing with the justice system. This individual is dealing with the justice system. Okay, they could be, somebody could have filed a lawsuit on them, or this person is trying to file a lawsuit. All right, let's keep going. Anything else from this deck? Look, oh my God, y'all. I don't even want to pull it out, but it was about to come out. And then it just laid right here. So I'm going to pull. Y'all see this little stack of cards right here that's about to come out? I'm going to take these because it was about to come out, but then it went back because I had you know, this in my hand. So cards did fall out, but I'm going to take these two. So y'all can't say, because somebody out there going to say I'm lying, but okay. And I can see die unexpectedly here at the bottom. So I feel like this person is trying to say, because I saw it, that their death was unexpected. It wasn't like, you know, this person didn't just, it was unexpected. Okay. It was quick and unexpected. All right. Now we got three to a crime. How come when I see your name on my lock screen, I already know what it means? I was rolling in his bed, you was free in my head. I thought I was done with that leave. Please, I wanna love another person. Can I please love another person this time? Oh, anyway, we got isolated. How, how come? Why it's got to be your way? I want it to be mine. So somebody always wanted things to go their way. So this person could have been very controlling. We got best friend. So somebody isolated themselves from a best friend. So somebody could have been best friends with this person, and they isolated themselves from this person because this person was an accessory to a crime, or they was trying to get this person to be an accessory to a crime here. We got a cousin here. So somebody isolated themselves from a best friend and a cousin. We got a plea deal here. So somebody's trying to get a plea deal. I already said there's like the legal system here. We got AM. We got a Smith and Wesson. So there's some sort of cum situation going on here. And we got a tarot reader. That's why I pulled this stack, because I saw a tarot reader. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's who the influencer is. Um, and I said if it come out, then I would say that that's what it was. I told y'all I wrestled with myself on whether I wanted to really put this reading out because, again, I don't know these people. Okay, I don't know these people. Never met these people. The closest I know about, the most I know about these people is whatever they have posted on YouTube. Okay, these are YouTube tarot readers. Okay, or this is a YouTube tarot reader. Um, I don't know what this is with this shooting. So this person could have physically committed some sort of crime here with this accessory to a crime. This person could have had a best friend and a cousin that isolated themselves from this person because they were, you know, involved in some sort of crime. Um, or, you know, vice versa here. This tarot reader and they best friend. I don't know, it looked like it's three people here. So it was some sort of group that kind of like disbanded. Again, remember, this is a rabbit hole. So I went down this rabbit hole um because um I was trying to figure out what happened. What happened? Okay, because these two, this person is coming through like there was some sort of beef that went down. I remember them being together and then they wasn't. And it was just a whole little shebang going on around it. I don't remember like all of it because I really didn't know like what was going on. I do know that I did technically pick a side. Um, but I still kind of like was a little weary because this is when I was first learning about reading cards and I liked how this particular reader read, but I was still a little weary behind because you know when unexpected things go down around people and beefs go on, like you have to pay attention to that. You have to pay attention to um circumstances because everything can be a sign. So you kind of, that's how you navigate, or at least that's how I navigate spiritually. That's how I know who to watch and who not to watch. And I feel like I said, everything is interwoven. So the reason, because once I get in your energy, I can be in your energy. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't get in people energy on purpose, but should it come up, And I don't necessarily know that I'm in your energy. And I think that's what it was. I didn't necessarily know that I was in her energy for this specific purpose. But I do know that the reader that I had was that put me on this rabbit hole. I don't like to really watch her videos because I don't necessarily her readings anytime I've seen them been on point, but I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about her either. Let's put it like that. Like I didn't trust either one of them if I really being honest. So we got stats. You thought you were finished with a boring textbook. You have another 20 pages. So somebody thought something would be quick. They thought it would be open and shut. So this person, and mind y'all, I'm still getting this information from this person. This information is coming from this person. So they're saying that this person is sad because they thought something was gonna be like quick, open and shut, but it seems to be dragging on. Okay, and 20 could be significant. So 20 years, 20 days, 20 weeks, 20 months, like it's dragging on. Somebody thought, maybe with this money, so they could be like in court again with this lawsuit, so they could be trying to get, money from this person's passing, a will, or they trying to get like possession of this person's personal stuff, and they thought, they was just gonna immediately get it when this person passed, but it's in court. I'm hearing like, what is it, probate court, when people's assets and stuff have to go to the courts first, and people can, family members can contest if a specific person can get everything, something like that. Look scared. You just got caught eavesdropping on the strangers in front of you. So somebody here has been eavesdropping. And I've been trying to figure out why this person retracted their messages. When y'all do that type of stuff, especially for me, and I think everything is a sign and I'm curious about stuff, that always made me feel like, somebody is an op. And this say somebody is spying on somebody and now they're scared about it. Okay. And I said it's like three people involved in this situation here because there is some sort of crime. So somebody helped this person to do this crime. And now all these people are isolated. But it's like somebody here is scared because they may know the truth. So that's why they isolated from this person because they overheard them talking about. So that could have been, because remember, I said it was two readers and they got into, it was some situation. That could have been why that other reader overheard like what somebody else. Because I'm not gonna hold y'all. When I got on here, I just said like I did the reading because of the first reader. I was like, what happened to this person? But as I was like preparing, setting everything up, I thought about another reader that I haven't seen. But the last time that I saw that reader, she was attacking the reader that I just said. I would have never clicked on her video. It just rolled over into her video. She's the one that got me on this thing. And both of those readers, because one of the reader that I'm talking about, the sun coming through, she always is talking about how she being stalked, attacked, watched. And then this reader, the one who was attacking the girl, she always was talking about being, and I remember the girl replied back to her and was like, she going through spiritual psychosis. But my mind won't let me deal with old girl because why is you always in some mess with these other readers? But sometimes being who I am, I already know people will just attack you just because of who you are because they don't like the anointing over your life. So, I can't hold it against her. Again, I don't really watch a lot of readers anyway, period, now, because if I really want to know something, I can read it for myself. And there's nothing that I want to know that bad that I need to do readings on it anymore. Like I don't pay for readings. I don't need to know what's gonna happen because I know how to sit down myself and get that information myself. My job now when I do these readings is to help other people um to get through. That's why I do these types of readings, is to help other people to get closure. Okay, that's great, Daniel. Um, so yeah, this person distanced themselves because maybe they, heard this person being involved in, being in some sort of spirituality. Oh, but I said all that to say, them two readers that's always talking about they attacking stuff. Thank you, Spirit. It's out here. I'm gonna bring it up. When I have readings, I get downloads like maybe days before. Stay with me, y'all. I promise you it goes somewhere every time. But the other day I was thinking about why I kind of isolated myself from a particular person in general. Like I just cut somebody off cold turkey, and I was just like reminiscing, recalling, thinking about like why I cut this person off. And I was recalling the last phone call that I remember having with this person, and I was telling them like, yo, I I was excited. I was calling them to tell them what I had just did. And I remember this person was like, tell me what you did for your protection, because I feel like I'm being attacked. I feel like I'm, somebody attacking me. And that's when it clicked to me. Like that right there was what put the pin in the in the pop my balloon right then. And I was like, I gotta let this person go, because I knew when nobody attacking this person. I knew that the protection that I did around myself was this person's energy coming back to them. And I had to cut that person off. And the moment that I cut that person off, I did another reading behind that that confirmed what I already had been feeling, but I didn't want to believe it because of who this person was. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally would have, I don't know about giving my life, but I was 10 toes down, so to find this out about this person, I was like, and I found it out spiritually, and I always deal with, which is why I be like, I must just be reminiscing about this because I feel like bad about the decision. Like, did I make the right decision? But every day I get confirmation that I did. I made the right decision. Like, I'm not crazy. People can say what they want to say, but I already can see things. I know that the messages, that things that come through to me, I know that this shit is real. And I know people call me crazy, and I don't give a fuck. Okay. Cause bitch, when all this shit starts happening to y'all, and people pay attention to it, when you start getting karma, of course you're not gonna sing to the world that, oh my God, I'm getting karma. You're gonna be telling people that you being attacked, or people stalking me and stuff like that, and it be because that be some of that energy coming back on you. So anyway, this person is experiencing their own karma. Is the energy that I'm getting from it. All right. So the reason why this group has split up though is because somebody overheard like what the other people had planned or did when it comes to some sort of spiritual warfare, when it comes to some sort of, yeah, we got bounty hunters. So somebody was, they had to pay off the bounty. They had to, they was trying to run, but it's nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. This person had to pay off this debt, pay the bounty hunter, pay the debt collector here. So this person got a lot of money, or they was, yeah, look, marrying for money here. This person was willing to get into any type of contract for money. Yeah, this is somebody that was a wolf in sheep's clothing. What is that, Gibeon? Like I want you, you. I tried it. Sometimes I wish I knew. Dun, 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 dun. I just like his voice. Somebody could have a deep voice. This son could have a deep voice. I wouldn't know. I've never heard this person's voice. When they talk, that's not how I hear them. Look, we got bad reputation. So this tarot reader has a bad reputation. This person could smoke. It could be something about their eyes. And that's what kind of made me not trust these readers. I was like, something about the way their eyes look. I just can't get with it. But get up for that. It's like candy. Damn, I got cards out back here on the back seat. I didn't even know that. All right, so we got always partying. So this person could have always been partying. Or again, there's 3 glasses here, and I said it was like 3 people here drinking champagne, celebrating. This person ego has them wanting someone back. So this person definitely is hiding. They don't want to be seen right now. Cause you know this choice coming back on them. When you do like cheers, stuff like that, there's rituals. What's coming to mind right now, I be seeing videos. My uncle used to say this, I used to hate this. It's 5:55 on the clock. If the ocean was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd swim to the bottom and drink it all up. But but the ocean's not whiskey and I'm not a duck. So we're gonna take these shots and get fucked up. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Somebody here, they made some sort of pact and they allowed themselves to basically get bamboozled here. And now this person is in regret because they allowed themselves to be obsessed with the drama, be obsessed with having money. This person could have even got like too obsessed and consumed. Because this is, I feel like maybe this person wanted to, I guess they did exploit their spiritual gifts, but in the name of money. Remember, I said I'm on here doing this because, I mean, sure, I would love to get money for it, but I don't make any type of real money doing these videos, you know what I'm saying? Sure, I wouldn't mind having a little, what you call it, notoriety, but it's not what drives me. Remember, I said when Baron Samedi saw what drove me, he laughed because that's not like fame and money is not what drives me. I know I'm destined for that. I got way too many gifts for it not to be something that's part of my path, but it's definitely not what drives me. This person, they had spiritual gifts, but they allowed their obsessions to drive them. So this person was obsessed with the money, the mundane, the earthly realm, right? Because you don't, when you are spiritual, you don't necessarily need food to feed you. You don't feed your spirit with food anyway. You feed your spirit with knowledge. You feed your spirit with helping other people. You feed your spirit with like dealing with your emotions. That's what feeds your spirit. Food don't feed your spirit. That's this 3D earthly shit. And this person was obsessed with the 3D earthly shit. they allow, you know, they allowed that to let them be bamboozled. They allowed, you know, the obsession of wanting money, fame, possibly even some sort of relationship. But they allowed themselves to, well, I'm losing weight because this ring did not fit the other day when my son gave it to me. Um, well, last week. But yeah, I digress. Okay, I see you. Inside joke, y'all. My bad. But yeah, this person was motivated by the bullshit, and they was willing to give up anything. You know, some things in life are priceless. We got a King of Pentacles, so somebody here could be, well, this person in spirit could either was a business person, a businessman, maybe this person was wealthy, maybe this person had a lot of assets that could have been passed down to them. But this person had this masculine energy, the sun, definitely had some sort of money, or maybe this is just someone who was meant to come into it very stable here. So it's like this, they basically did like a, that's a destiny swap. When you conjure up a spirit and you say, yo, you know, I want $100,000 and I want to be known and I want to, you know, I want you to make my gifts 10 times stronger so that, you know, when I'm out here, you know, I can get people coming in. What I'll do is all the people who subscribe to me or watch me, like, you'll have access to them, because as long as, remember how I just said, if you're in my energy and I want to read your energy, or I want to read you, period, and I allow myself to open myself up to your energy, I can pretty much read you. You know what I'm saying? So imagine having this huge following and you got all these entities that's coming to you like, yeah, I just want to, I don't even want to show y'all who they just tell y'all who they just showed me. I'm not even gonna do that. But if you know, you know. But imagine having a huge following and you being someone that, you know, you're led by money, so you don't care about people's souls. You're not trying to help people to get to the next level. You just want these people to pay attention to you so that they can feed you their energy. All right, because energy also feeds people's souls, or feeds souls, right? And then you got these energies that feed off of souls. So they want like the good souls, the healthy souls that they can turn into that negative energy. Now, imagine, you know, somebody coming to you and saying you get all this success, but you got to get all these people to pay attention to you so that I can get into their energy. And so now there you go, you done already swapped. And so unfortunately, this person swapped someone within their family. They allowed, look, we got 10 of Pentacles, which is family, bloodlines. You got the Six of Wands, which talks about fame, notoriety, being seen here. So somebody swapped this family, their family gifts and their family wealth and their bloodline. They allowed for this fame and fortune, they allowed this entity to feed off or to get access to their bloodline. Hey, Mr. Garcia, I appreciate you for being here. So that's pretty much what this person did. Yeah, the magician. This person did magic to get fame. They conjured up the spiritual team. They used delusions and deception. Secrets. This person was secretly using magic. And they basically exchanged this sun. That's what this sun is saying. It's Tony Braxton, but I know what song this is. All right, give me some more confirmations so we can get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for the likes. Make sure y'all share the video, subscribe to the channel. So we got the Empress here and the Hermit here. So somebody is discovering the Empress. The Empress is a mother figure here. Yeah, searching for the truth. So this person, this Empress, this feminine energy, this mother figure, they're possibly being investigated. I said they being watched with this creeping energy. They underneath a microscope, like all their moves are being underneath a microscope. And it's because, hi Misa, it's yeah, we got 10 of cups. It's because of this family situation here. This contract, marriage is a contract. What else? Anything else? Yeah, 8 of Wands. This is quick communication, fast movement. These are also coming down at this Empress energy here, because this person is being discovered here. The truth is being discovered about this mother energy, about, what they was doing what they was trying to hide behind their back, the fact that they um had some sort of they was doing some sort of magic here, and this energy is coming back on them. These attacks that they were sending out is coming back on them, which is why this truth is being exposed. So this influencer is being, they're trying to say that they're being attacked, or it may even seem like to people this person is being attacked. This person is experiencing some sort of karma. And this I said tarot reader, I'm about to say tarot reader. But this influencer, because I'm seeing more than one influencer. Um, One specifically is a tarot reader. Look, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. But I'm seeing like an influencer. This is more than just this tarot reader that did this. This is any type of influencer that has rose to some sort of fame or popularity, but this person is like, it looks like they're being attacked. It's not them being attacked. It's the energy that they put out coming back on them. It's this contract that they signed falling apart because they made these contracts and these pacts with entities that wasn't even strong enough to uphold. Like, they could give them what they want. Like, the devil is strong, okay? If we bring it to those terms, that name, the devil is hella strong. He can give you, anything that you praying for and asking for, but you can't keep it. It's not sustainable. So if you feel like you're losing it or you're being attacked, it's because the way you acquire it wasn't in a positive way. Because anything that's yours can't be taken from you. Anything that God give you, the Most High give you, can't be taken from you. No weapon formed against you will ever prosper. So it won't even, you wouldn't be telling people that you're getting attacked, because it wouldn't feel like, it would feel like an attack, but it wouldn't be able to touch you. These people that keep saying that they getting attacked, or that people are seeing getting attacked, whatever's being thrown at them is prospering, because they actually are losing things. And they're not getting it back. These are people that you're seeing falling off and they ain't been back. You know, it's one thing because, listen, I done been spiritually attacked. And I remember when I lost, if y'all been following me, if y'all my day ones, remember when I didn't have nowhere to live, remember when my car messed up, remember, like, I was getting attacked, but everything that I lost, I still got back. I live somewhere now, have a car now. You know what I'm saying? I haven't fallen off. And when I did fall off, it was never for longer than like a month. Never. And I don't even think I've ever like not recorded for like a month. Not straight. I even would still pop in. So some of these people that disappeared and we ain't seen them, you know, kind of since they disappeared. They still ain't came back. That's how you know, them attacks was just that energy, that magic that they was throwing coming back to them. Thank you, Brenda Jackson. Yeah, listen, Residuals by Chris Brown. Tell me who's getting all my love. And again, that's who's getting my money, who's getting my energy, who's getting what was supposed to be mine. These people sacrifice basically people in order for them to get that person's wealth or riches or whatever they were supposed to do. They took these people's energies, and for this particular reading, this son's energy. We got Eight of Swords. So again, this person is feeling isolated by the water. So wherever this person is, they near some water. But they definitely drowning in their emotions. Look, and there's justice here. So this person is being isolated. This is part of the justice here because the truth is coming out about it. This person slipped and fell on their own sword. They tried that. They're trying to act as if they're victims, but this is like justice. This is what's coming back to them. Like I said, remember I told y'all that conversation that I had with that person, and they was like, "What did you do for your protection?" Because I feel like I'm being attacked. Now you're not being attacked. You slip and fell on your own sword. It's your own energy coming back to you. The devil, addiction, materialism, feeling trapped. This person made some sort of contract with the devil, and that's where they at, stuck, chained. Telling people that they being attacked, telling people that they're a victim when it's really just them being served justice for the karma that they, or for the attacks that they were sending out. Somebody, whoever this is that was scared because they overheard whatever this person was talking about when it came to these attacks that they was doing, it ain't no need to even be scared because this person can't do nothing to you. So I heard speak, so you may need to speak about what you heard. Remember I said when it first came on here, if you love me, won't you say something? So if you are somebody that overheard these people talking about it and you love this person, or because these people must have known each other, they could have definitely been family. So it's like somebody, this person is saying, speak up. If you love me, say something. So that's what I got, y'all. Again, if I'm wrong about the way that the story is laying out, if it's, this message is intended for the person that I'm saying did it and it's a different way around, y'all will know how it resonates for you. But I'm reading it the way I see it on these cards. So hopefully it brought you some truth, some peace, and some clarity, or if nothing else, you was thoroughly entertained. As always, I'm so appreciative of y'all for spending time with me. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know if this resonated with you or if you know who or what I'm talking about or whatever. I love to interact with y'all and I love when you interact with me. And until the next one, y'all, I will definitely be back. I'm going to come back again and do another pick a card because I really did like that one. So And if you got something like that you want to ask your passed over loved one, and you want them to be able to answer you through a pick a card, let me know. Like, put the questions in a comment or something. And yeah, leave good questions and I'll do a pick a card on it. And we'll see what comes out. All right. But that's what I got, y'all. Deuces. Bye.